Hello and welcome to part 2 of Magic Arena Core Set 2020 Draft. In this part, I will be building the deck out of the cards that I got from the last part, which will be up in a card here. If you haven't seen that, you want to see that first. Okay, so getting straight into the video here, starting to build the deck, I want to do recap that I did pick mostly black and blue cards for the deck, because we did see that as the cards that looked the best colors to build in. So right now I'm going to get straight into the deck building, and I'm going to pick the cards that I definitely want to play. So Frostlinks. Frostlinks is an amazing card in Limited as it taps an opponent's creature down, and that creature does not untap during its next untap step. So that's definitely be played. And Mind Rot, going to black. I do want to play the Mind Rot because it is very powerful against pretty much anyone, as it gets rid of a card from my opponent's hand. And I want to play definitely the Murder because it is removal. There we go. I don't know why. Yeah, there the cards are showing up. Some cards didn't show up, that's why I was looking there. Definitely going to play the Air Elementals. Very powerful card in Limited. 4/4, 5-drop, yes, it's expensive, but as soon as it comes down, it's a 4/4 with flying, which is amazing. And the Sleep Paralysis, more removal. And most of my creatures do fly. And I want to play the Skeleton, so I don't think I will be playing the, what's it called, the Charge here. I think I want to play at least 2 Anticipates. And I'm not sure about the Blood for Bones. And the Gruesome Soldier. And the Execute for Blood. And Death Touch this. Here's the threats. So I think these are... And this could potentially win me the game. So I think I can throw that in as well. So now I'm left over with these cards, and I'm looking for more cards to put in, because these are the cards I think I'm definitely going to be playing, because they are the cards that do provide a lot of pressure on the board and are removal spells. And here I may play the Blade Brand, because it does give something Death Touch, which is very huge, as it is pretty much a removal spell in a combat trick style. So I'm gonna play the Boar Elemental, another flyer, and yeah, I think I can play the Blood for Bones. I'm not sure if I should play 2 though. And oh yeah, the hardcover, amazing card. Oh, and this, no. And the Vengeful War Chief. So I am at 39 cards now. I can play one more card, and I think that might be the Blood Burglar. Okay, so I'm gonna go through the deck now to make sure everything is good. So we got hardcover, yep, and the Skeleton, which is amazing because the fact that you can return that. Sometimes when you're in a position where we are both top decking and there's nothing on the board, this could potentially win you the game. I've had that happen. Anticipate, good card draw. Having card draw in Limited is amazing, because sometimes you can get ahead of someone just because we have both used up your cards. We got the Blood Burglar, the Scorcher of the Fang, which can also, in a position where you can't attack into him and a board stall, this could also win you the game just by activating that ability, because by the end game you will have enough mana to keep doing that. Frostlinks must have. Mind Rot, amazing card, especially in Limited. Turn 3 Mind Rot, they lose 2 cards. If they get rid of lands, then you get rid of their lands. And if they need the lands, then they'll probably be getting rid of their biggest threats that they will have to be played in the late game. And getting rid of some of those biggest threats in the early game is very important when you get further into the late game. Murder, amazing card, especially in Limited. Instant speed removal. The Off Profit enters Scribe 2, and it's a 3/3. Sleeping Paralysis, another removal spell pretty much. Blood of the Bones, playing 1 card. You do have to sack a creature here, but you are getting 2 creatures, 1 onto the battlefield and 1 into your hand. So 2 fire elementals, air elementals, sorry. An amazing threat that they'll have to deal with, or this could potentially just win you the game just from attacking in the air. Flyers are amazing in limited. Boros Elemental basically does the same thing as the air elemental, and of course it does have that ability which makes it harder to kill for your opponents. And we've got the Expliker of Blood, which does allow you to gain life, and whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. This ability is not really relevant. What we're really looking for here is that 4/4. And the Scrounger, this is going to deal damage to our opponent equal to the number of creatures we control. Sometimes when you're in the late game, if you have a bunch of creatures in the board store, this happens a lot of times in limited. You throw this card out and it will deal like 5 to your opponent. That's huge. And we got the War Chief here. Whenever you lose life on the first time, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. Whenever you lose life, in potential, every single time your opponent hits you, this thing's gonna get bigger. And of course we have the 5/5 Death Toucher, and that's gonna be the deck. So if you enjoyed this, I'm gonna finish this here. Look up for part 3, where we'll be using this deck in battle. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you in the next one.